Welcome back, session 13, and it's time to actually combine fractions, not just compare them. Here's a question to warm up on. 2/7 plus 3/7? Easy, same size pieces, just add counts. But 2/3 plus 3/4? Different pieces entirely, and that's exactly where mistakes creep in. By the end of this lesson, you'll add and subtract fractions that already share a denominator, find a common denominator when they don't, and handle mixed numbers without getting tripped up. When two fractions already share a denominator, the pieces are already the same size. Just add or subtract the numerators and leave the denominator alone. When the denominators are different, you can't combine them yet. Find a common denominator first, their LCM. Convert both fractions and only then add or subtract. This shows up anywhere quantities get combined or split apart. A recipe needing 2/3 cup of flour and 3/4 cup of sugar? You need a common denominator just to work out the total dry ingredients. Cutting a plank measured 3 1/4 meters, then removing a 1 5/6 meter piece. That leftover length uses exactly the same subtraction method. Even combining two chunks of time, say a 1/4 hour and a 1/3 of an hour, needs a shared denominator before you can add them together. Why does this matter so much? Because adding the denominators together is the single most common fraction mistake out there, and it's completely avoidable. This skill carries straight into algebra later, where you'll add algebraic fractions using this exact same method. It also protects you from a subtraction trap. Subtract mixed numbers directly, and you can end up needing to borrow a whole. Converting to improper fractions first sidesteps that completely. Let's start with the easy case. Same denominator already. 2/7 plus 3/7. The pieces are already sevenths, so just add the numerators. 2 plus 3 is 5. That gives 5/7. Notice the denominator never moved. It only changes once the pieces themselves change size. Now a different denominator addition. 1/2 plus 1/3. You can't add these yet. The pieces aren't the same size. Find the LCM of 2 and 3, which is 6, and convert both fractions. 1/2 becomes 3/6, 1/3 becomes 2/6. Now the pieces match, so add the numerators. 3/6 plus 2/6 is 5/6. Here's a subtraction with different denominators. 7/10 minus 2/5. 2/5 converts to 4/10, since the LCM of 10 and 5 is simply 10. Subtract the numerators. 7/10 minus 4/10 leaves 3/10. Here's the full method on a harder case. 3 1/4 minus 1 5/6. Convert both mixed numbers to improper fractions first. 3 1/4 becomes 13/4, and 1 5/6 becomes 11/6. Find a common denominator. The LCM of 4 and 6 is 12, giving 39/12 and 22/12. Subtract the numerators. 39 minus 22 is 17, so the answer is 17/12, or 1 5/12 as a mixed number. Adding the denominators together is the single most common error here. Denominators are never added, only numerators, and only once they already match. Subtracting mixed numbers directly and forgetting to borrow a whole leaves you with a negative fraction part. Converting to improper fractions first avoids that entirely. Always check whether your final answer simplifies, and convert an improper fraction answer back into a mixed number. Practice question 1. Evaluate 3/8 plus 2/8. Option A is 5/8. Option B is 5/16. Option C is 1/8. Option D is 6/8. Pause the video. Same denominator, so just add the numerators. Option A is correct, 5/8. Same denominator, so just add the numerators. 3 plus 2 is 5 over 8. Practice question 2. What's the correct first step to evaluate 2 1/3 minus 1 3/4? Option A is subtract the whole numbers only, 2 minus 1. Option B is add the denominators, 3 plus 4. Option C is convert both mixed numbers to improper fractions, 7/3 and 7/4. Option D is subtract the fraction parts only, 1/3 minus 3/4. Pause and think about why subtracting the whole numbers and the fractions separately can go wrong. Option C is correct. Converting to improper fractions first avoids the borrowing error that happens when the fraction being subtracted is bigger than the one it's taken from. Practice question 3. Evaluate 3/4 plus 5/6. Option A is 1 and 7/12. Option B is 8/10. Option C is 19/12, unsimplified. Option D is 4/5. Pause and find the LCM of 4 and 6 first. Option A is correct. 1 and 7/12. The LCM of 4 and 6 is 12. 3/4 is 9/12. 5/6 is 10/12. And 9 plus 10 is 19/12, which is 1 and 7/12. Let's wrap up. Same denominator fractions combined by adding or subtracting the numerators only. The denominator never moves. Different denominators need converting to a common one, their LCM, before you combine anything. And mixed numbers are safest handled by converting to improper fractions first, sidestepping the borrowing trap entirely. Keep going with Year 7 Maths at bridge2exam.com.